Hi, I'm Megan, and here's what readers are saying about Reverie by Jocelyn Lindsey. Reverie is an action packed adventure and the second exciting book in the Hellgate Chronicles. As with the first book in the series, it is a refreshing tale that is an urban fantasy, supernatural, paranormal tale. Our inspirational and mayhem making heroine, Meg, is a 42-year-old badass. She has a sharp tongue, wicked remarks, and she kicks arse like no one. She is too old for anyone's shite, but fate seems to have other ideas in store for her. She is thrown down a road that is difficult to traverse, one of misunderstandings, betrayal, and more. I love each and every witty and quirky characters that Jocelyn has ensnared in twisted webs of many threads. We get to understand them a bit more in this book. Jocelyn cleverly crafted narrative Jocelyn's cleverly crafted narrative brings about something that readers will totally enjoy. I can't wait for more. Jenny from Goodreads. Jocelyn Lindsey is brilliant, powerful, talented, and terrifying. If the world of reunion and now reverie come from her mind, she is a dark sorceress who can communicate the depth of evil in the dark by immersing the reader directly into an experience. Each layer of the story she builds upon the previous one becomes slightly warped and draws you subtly away from the center. Your mind reaches for familiar references and instead is hijacked further down a side path. Despite having the plot generally laid out for the reader, your mind will inexorably be drawn to the sideshow that is overtaking the truth. Only an extremely deft writer can balance so many plot lines at the same time and have them all continue to be so persuasive. Lindsey continues to use dreams like she did in Reunion as a mechanism through which reality is changed and warnings are delivered. And Reverie, dreams virtually supplant the original storyline. As Reverie comes to a close, much new information is revealed about the past of the women's lives, the true impact of the oath to the pack, and the damage that years of miscommunication between each woman's life has wrought. But oh, the malevolent beauty of the end of the book. Only pure genius could lead us, the readers, through such traumatic events only to leave us on the brink. Of what, you ask? You'll have to read the next book to find out. Like I said, pure evil genius. Maria from Goodreads. I really enjoyed Reverie, the second book in the Hellgate Chronicles. It jumps right in after the events of the first book, so I definitely recommend reading them in order. This series has such a cool concept. Meg, the main character, used to be the chosen one in her teens, and now she's in her 40s, dealing with the aftermath of everything that happened back then. The story moves fast and has plenty of twists to keep things interesting. I liked how grounded it felt, even with all the supernatural stuff going on. The characters feel real and messy in a good way, and the setting really pulls you in. If you like urban fantasy with magic, mystery, and characters who've grown up but are still dealing with big challenges, this is definitely worth picking up. Santana from BookBub. Reverie by Jocelyn Lindsey is a fantastic urban fantasy novel with a world-weary badass main character. It's full of references from the 1980s and 1990s and has some wild dreamscapes as the main characters try to save the world again. This is the second novel in the series, and you should definitely read the first novel, Reunion, before this one. Kathy from Amazon. Reverie, the Hellgate Chronicles Book 2 by Jocelyn Lindsey, is a spellbinding continuation that effortlessly builds upon the thrilling foundation of its predecessor. From the very first page, Lindsey enchants readers with vivid world building, richly developed characters, and an intricate plot that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The character dynamics, especially the unexpected alliances and evolving relationships, add layers of complexity and authenticity. For fans of dark fantasy and epic adventure, Reverie is a must read. Brandy from Amazon. And that is what readers are saying about Reverie by Jocelyn Lindsey. Happy reading!